leaving Rock Harbor, day one. There's Jesse. She's got her pack ready. There's Chris. Fishing rod, pack, all ready. Sweet. Here's me. Like this. Hiking to Daisy Farm. Jesse's favoring her left ankle after a right high ankle sprain. Here we are at Daisy Farm. Took us about 4 hours. Here we are at our shelf number 10. There's Chris ready for some food. There's Jesse Granger. There's Chris checking the pot. Oh man. What are you eating tonight, Chris?
Chicken enchiladas.
Heyo.
Yum.
Here we are at Daisy Farm, standing on the beach. Hi, Chris.
Hello.
Chris, what did we do today?
We got here around noon or so, and we hiked 7 miles in about 4 hours. We got all the way to Daisy Farm, where we were really tired, really sore. Along the way, Jessie rolled an ankle. She was a trooper. She actually took the lead and finished up strong, and we're hoping the swelling goes down for tomorrow.
That is true. And we checked to see if a ferry can come pick up for tomorrow, but it cannot. It comes out in a day. We wanted to see the ankle.
Right now?
Tell us what happened.
She's not paying attention, I guess, and I rolled it on a rock.
Yeah.
Let's see it, let's see it.
Oh my God, there's another person here. It's a miracle. We haven't seen someone in days, and there's another person here. There's Jesse's swollen blue ankle. That looks awesome. Check the swelling from the side, that's really sweet.
There was a big storm last night. I just woke up. We dodged a bullet. Day 2 begins now.
Here we are headed out towards the Chicken Bone Lake and the Greenstone Ridge Trail. There's Chris leading the way. Jesse's here somewhere. Jess?
Hi.
There's Jessie. She's bringing up the rear. How's the ankle?
It's feeling better today.
Jessie is not going to try and take the ferry from Mosky tomorrow, so she is going to stay. We're beginning our ascent to what we hope is the Greenstone Ridge, just coming out of this trail. You can see it going back, quite wooded to quite open. See if I can traverse this without dying. There's a cairn. Some people knock these over, which is ridiculous. There's Jessie, trudging on with the broken ankle. Finally think we're on top of the Greenstone Ridge. There's Jessie and Chris coming up. Came up to find the second cairn. We found a cairn going this way, so we know we have to come this way. There's Jesse and Chris chugging along. We're in great spirits today, I've noticed. Everybody's feeling great after yesterday's overpaced hike. Here we are at the top of a lookout on the trail going to Chicken Bone. There's Canada, Sleeping Giant to the right. Pretty sweet. Great lookout spot. We finally have made it to Chicken Bone Lake, and we're marching down 0.2 miles to West Chicken Bone campsite, and we are very tired. It is about 3:10. What time did we take off this morning?
10.
We took off about 10 o'clock this morning. We think it's about a 7-mile plus hike, and we are finally at the campsite. There's Jess. We'll get a shot of Jesse's ankle that is just ridiculously bruised. That's ridiculous. But she's decided she can officially go on, which is amazing. And here is what we get to look at after we've just had our chicken breast and mashed potatoes. That was amazingly good. Here is Chicken Bone Lake. There's an island out there. It's a very large lake. And we waited out there. 4th cast, walleye. Boom! So that's pretty sweet. So, Chris and I are going to wet another line and see how we do. Hopefully today is good and we get to do a little fishing at lunch at Lake Ritchie, and our final destination, Jesse, is
Muskie Basin.
Yep. Alright, we'll check in at Lake Ritchie. Bye. Bye, Chris.
See ya.
Here we are at Lake Ritchie. Beautiful, beautiful lake. We're at campsites 1 and 2, just having lunch. Muskie Basin, we just got here. It's about 3:45 on Saturday. This is our shelter, shelter number 1. It's probably the least desirable shelter because of the view, and the view is still amazing, but all the other ones are right on a rock formation, right on the water, but we'll take it, and all you have to do is walk like this, and we're at the water, and I guess who would complain about this? Our own private little beach. Pretty awesome. And Muskie Basin is part of Lake Superior. So, if you continued going out that way, perhaps on a canoe, you would get to the main lake. And this is just a finger of it. So pretty cool.
Today we are going to Daisy Farm from Muskie Basin, and that's 3.4 miles, and then from Daisy Farm we are going to 3 Mile, which is about 4.4 miles. So total about 8 miles and maybe a little bit more than that. It will be a good day.
Here we are on our way to Daisy Farm, day 4. Climbing a pretty groovy incline. Chris and Jess are blazing. There's a pretty sweet rock cliff over here. Pretty wild rock face. And give you a first-person view of going up. Pretty awesome. Here we are, another one of the Siskiwit mines. This one you can clearly see that there's like a door. Hopefully that's viewable. And then that goes in somewhere. So pretty cool. You can clearly see it was carved out. So that's pretty awesome. And we're noticing a lot of piles of rock too around here. So it shows that they would take some of the loose rock out. We're not sure how sophisticated the Siskiwit mines were. If they were more open pit or if they actually had shafts. That one does kind of appear to have at least a semi door, like I said. So kind of cool.
We're here at 3 Mile Campground. We're cooking up some vittles. We're 2.7 miles away from Rock Harbor. We're not sure right now if Jessie's going to go back to Rock Harbor tomorrow morning by herself, which I have warned could be really dangerous, or if she's going to go to Mount Franklin with us, which is about 2 miles up, and then we got about 5 back into town. So it's about a 7-mile hike for us tomorrow.
While you are on top of Mount Franklin, I'll be basking on the docks of Rock Harbor.
So what's going on?
I'm walking back to Rock Harbor by myself on the Tobin Trail. Right?
Chris and I are continuing to Mount Franklin, and hopefully Jessie makes it safely. And we will see her back today at the ferry, if we make it back in time. Bye, Deet. Chris and I have just made it up to Mount Franklin. It is 8:30, and we are so happy that we did because the view is spectacular. That's Canada on the horizon. I don't know what lakes and bays these are, but it is a freaking sweet view. We're 1,080 feet up, and we are literally sitting on a straight drop off. It is about 10 minutes to 10 on Monday, and we are at Tobin Harbor, and this is what it looks like. It's beautiful. Here we are back at Rock Harbor. We friggin' made it. 5 days. There's Josh. And we are leaving on day 5. It's Monday. Happy birthday to Chaz. And we are pulling out of Rock Harbor as the Queen puts out. There's Jess, Chris, and